All right, Lama, the discussion will be started now. Let's go. All right, kids, let's start the discussion. I think the meeting is what available live as well. Yes, you students can share the meeting, Lama. You guys can share the meeting. All right, students. Once again, yeah, let's start discussion. I'll share the. Yes, yes, yes. All right, kids. So let's start discussion. Hari, the call lakaw dengar. I'll what? I'll provide answers to these things very quickly. So the lesson plan is, or else the what, the video or the what discussion will be going like this. Lamai will be trying to what finish from 2012 to 2022. All the what, all the Filling the blank questions, because like lot of students are telling filling the blanks are pretty difficult. Let's see what whether actually they are difficult. Yeah. Answer questions 31 to 40 by filling in the blanks with suitable words. By studying internal environment for business, by studying the internal environment of business, blank and blank could be identified and studying the what? External environment of business, blank and blank could be studied, Lama. So like no need to what? No need further explanations of this. Yes, we can grow from Reavala mind. Yeah. By studying the internal environment, what can you identify? Strength and yes, kids, it's what? It's strength and weaknesses, right? Yeah. Strength and weaknesses. So there'll be another lecturer what joining with me as well, Lama. Even what? Uh, yeah. Even she'll be what? Explaining today. So yeah.
Bacteria, water repellent.
Okay, next one. It's yeah. Threat and what, Lama? Opportunities. Yes, it's what? It's threat and opportunities. These things are pretty simple. These things are what, Lamani? Pretty simple. All right. So, 32, Roman number, sorry, 32 A. Yes, what is it? Doing? Yes, doing what? Doing good and not doing bad. What is it? So let's ask from, like even other lecturer might explain. Yes, what is it? I'll tell the answer by the doing goods and not doing bad. What is it? What do you call it? You can call it what? Ethics, right? Yeah, you can call it ethics. Yes, very good. It's not code of ethics, it's ethics. Yes, Lamai, when you're answering answers, Lamai, like put it to all, Lamai. Then it's better. So yeah, doing good, doing good and not doing bad is considered as what? Ethics. So yes, yes. Don't write code of ethics. Avoid writing business ethics. It's better to write just ethics because doing good and not doing bad is what, Lama? It's ethics. That is ethics. You do good and you what? Not do bad. That is ethics. Simple as that, kids. You do good, you don't do what? Bad things. That is ethics. Simple as that. No more, yeah, no more whatever is required, Lama. Because like the meaning of ethics is, Lama, doing good and not doing. Next one. The agreement which is signed by members of UN not to carry out activities on the what, land of indigenous people that would cause environmental degradation or that could be culturally inappropriate is called what protocol, Lama? Who can give me the answer? There's a nice name for this, right? What's that name, Lama? Yeah, there was a nice name for it. What's that name? Who can give me the answer? No one knows the answer. I think it starts from K. Mata Mata ke diye. What's the name of that, Lama? Very good, very good. Yes, Kyoto Protocol. Yes, yes. I think yeah, it is what Kyoto Protocol, right? Yes, 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 yes. Good one, huh? That's a good one. I don't know, like someone has given the answer. It's perfect. It's a good one. Yeah, you call it Kyoto Protocol. Yes, what do you call it, kids? Kyoto Protocol. You call it what, Lamine? Kyoto Protocol. So please, what? Write the answer, Lamine. Next one. Income tax. Income tax and corporate tax are considered as blank tax, whereas custom duties and excise duties are considered as blank tax. What is the answer? Yes, what is the answer now? Yeah, let's give to the hand to the other lecturer. Yeah, is over to you from 33. Yes. But some
Yeah,
students given the answer. Okay, yeah.
the answer for the 33rd question is income tax and corporate tax are direct tax, and custom duties and excise duties are indirect tax. So, what is a direct tax? A direct tax means the tax burden cannot be transferred to any other person. That means the person like who is what?
The tax burden simply cannot be transferred to third party, right? It's simple as yeah. Yeah. All right.
Indirect
Definition
means
answer.
we can transfer the tax burden to other parties.
Nice. Yes, that's how we should give the answer. Tax burden cannot be transferred to what? Tax burden cannot be transferred to an yeah. Tax burden cannot be transferred to another party or as a third party. Third party can tax burden what? Transfer under by that is what? That is a direct tax. Yes, perfect. And indirect tax means yes. Tax burden
Burden can be transferred to third party.
yes, can be transferred to third party. Nice one, no? Nice one. So, like, this is how you should learn Lamine. So, when it comes to income tax, corporate tax, so it's a full revision, okay? Yeah. Anyway, like, what we want is to what Lamine, like, give a full explanation about the entire syllabus for also. Direct tax, tax burden cannot be transferred to third party. Indirect tax, tax burden can be transferred to what? A third party. Usually, when it comes to direct tax, Lamine, they are charged on assets, income, and what? Wealth. What about indirect taxes? They are charged on what is it? Goods and services. Yes. So please what? Indicate the note, Lama. Please what? Indicate the note. Next one. What next? So next one is the alliance established by two or more business firms joined together to create a new business entity that is legally separate and distinct from its parents. Yes. What is it? What is the answer? What is the answer? What is the answer? The alliance established by two or more business firms joined together to create a new business entity that is legally separate from and distinct from its parent is known as what? Lama, you can call it a like yeah, you can either call it a Lama business combination ekta thoda it's better. You can call it a joint venture Lama. Lama, you can call it as a joint venture. What is the word joint venture? An alliance established by two or more businesses firms joined together to create a new business which is legally separate and distinct from its parents. Yes, that's a joint venture. Like the thing is, like if you ask from the other like lecturer, like what is a business combination by the way? What is a business combination?
A business combination means two more business are like joining together to in order to conduct the business activities.
Ah, yes, that is business combination. Two or more businesses, they'll be what? They'll be joining with each other to conduct business activities. That's a perfect term. That's a perfect term. So, but here, what they are saying? They are not just talking about the what? Combinations. They are just adding a condition, right? What's that condition? And that should be again legally separated and distinct from its parents. So in that occasion, you can't specifically what? Are we supposed to write indirect only? No, it's better to write direct. Don't write taxes. Okay, don't write taxes. No, don't write. Don't write tax. Don't write. Don't write. Don't write. Alright. So yes, don't write. Once again, coming back to here, the point like that now a lot of students are giving here business combinations. The point is okay, business combination means as the other lecturer said, yeah, two or more businesses are joining together to conduct a business practice. That is what? That is what lamai. That is a what do you call? A business combination. But here they are going deep, Lama. What are they saying in addition to that? They are saying they are legally separated and distinct from its parents. Now that is a what? Now that is a joint venture. So when it comes to combinations, you can categorize it based on two criteria. Other two criteria?
Mergers and acquisition. Right?
Yes, yes, yeah, you can go as what? Mergers and acquisitions. Okay, that's fine. And mergers are also known as,
Amalgamation.
yeah, you can call it amalgamations. And perfect. So Lama, all what listen carefully. So how come a merge happens? It happens in two ways.
Towards, when one company is purchasing the assets and liabilities of another
Yeah.
company.
One company purchase what? All the assets and liabilities. All the what? Assets slash
Like,
liabilities of where? Of another business. Second method,
uh, like
both you
they are
can say exist.
terminating the current business activity and starting a new business.
Yes, business activities and starting a new business. And start new business. Perfect. So what about acquisition? In acquisition, those things does not happen. What's happening? What happens in acquisition?
Yeah, like one business is purchasing the majority ordinary
One
shares of
business.
another business.
Yeah, one business purchase majority of what? Ordinary shares of another business. Lama, when it comes to like, although we don't like get a huge difference in here, Lama, there's a huge difference. Just kids, like, although what? Although you guys don't like get a huge, like, as a definition, yes, indeed, huh? A huge difference is not indicated here, Lama. But when the what? In real world, when the actual what? When the actual conversion happens, huge thing happens, Lama. Yeah, huge thing happens when it comes to what? When it comes to mergers or amalgamations, what happens there is one company purchases what? All the assets and liabilities of another business. But when it comes to what? Acquisitions, what happens there is one business what? Purchase just the majority of all the shares of another business. Like when it comes to acquisition, Lama, nothing happens to the original business. Just the ownership changes. But merge, it's not like that, Lama. Even the nature of the business change. So understand, okay, here the best answer is what, Lamai? Like any and like here that's why I said like here you cannot consider it as what business combination because what there are different types of business combinations and they are just not what indicating the combination of two or more business. They are creating some what additional note to it, like they are saying it should be separate from the previous business and you call it a joint venture. B. The franchisee that gives the right to produce and distribute the product using franchisee's brand name. Okay, produce and distribute. So it's what? What kind of?
Manufacturing.
Mm. So if we explain the franchises, so like there are how many types of franchises?
There are three types of franchise.
Hmm. Shall we explain them? So what about the first one?
Product franchise, manufacturing franchise, and business movement franchise.
Yeah, before moving there, like what if we explain them the what? What
Yes,
if we explain them what is a franchise business?
franchise business mean like it is a simple agreement between the franchise and the franchisee. They are the franchisees giving the permission to franchisee to use his brand name, logo, and the trademark in order to conduct a business in another certain geographical location.
Yes, so Ramai, if I like drive it here, so like what was the other lecturer mentioned? Like franchise business means like on one side you have the franchisor, Ramai, okay? On one hand you have the franchisor. Hmm? On the other hand, Ramai, you have the franchisee. Okay. Now the first question is who is franchise and who is franchisee? Like who is franchisor, by the way?
He is the owner.
Yeah, he's the owner, like the person who provides the brand name. You can write here. What is it? Franchise owner. He's the what? Owner is like person who provides the what? Brand name. What about franchisee? What about franchisee?
Who receive the permission to use
Yeah, you
franchises.
can say the person who receives the permission. Nice, nice, nice. These are good things, Raman. Yeah. So he'll be giving the trade name or the trademark, whatever it is, franchisor. And in return, franchise will be what paying the royalty fee. So this is the franchise business. It is a business which is started the franchise agreement between franchisor and franchisee, where the franchisor what provides the brand name and franchisee pays the royalty payment. Nice, Solamai. Like there are three types of franchise businesses, right? What are three types of franchise businesses?
Product franchise, manufacturing and business unit.
You can start from product franchise. Yes. Business format franchise. Yeah. Please, Lamai, indicate the note, Lamai. Now the other lecture will be explaining this in detail. Yes. What is a product franchise, by the way? Like like let's what like we'll try to what conduct the class in a what more kind of interactive manner. Lamai, since this is what online is, usually what happens like we'll be teaching, you guys will be not listening. So we'll not try to what, do it as a discussion because like then what it will be really interesting for y'all and for the people who are what watching the live sessions, so whatever it is, right, Lamai? Like it's like we'll do the what discussion as like 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 two teachers are what discussing a subject related matter. Then yeah, you can what understand a lot in Lamai without yeah traditional just what traditional teaching. Yeah, let's try to in a innovative manner. So we are learning business studies, we are learning entrepreneurship. Why not innovations? So if we can what teach innovations, why can't we do innovations? So yes, what is product franchise by the way?
Under product franchise, the franchisee he received the authority from the franchisor to produce the product. Mainly, the production is done by the sorry,
Yeah, like distribution process. Like so, yeah, you can you can say like what happens in here is the best example is what IOC fuel stations, right? Now, you might be wondering, so why so always IOC fuel stations? Okay, I'll explain it. Lamai to have like when it comes to IOC fuel stations, what happens is now you have the franchise, okay? You have the what? You have the what? You have the franchise. You have the franchise. And what happens is Lamai, franchise is gonna produce the finished product. Huh? Franchise is gonna what? Produce the finished product. And at Lamai, franchise what? Franchise franchise he'll be only doing the distribution activities. Yeah, interesting, right? So what happens is now here franchise is not gonna what? Franchise is not gonna what? Plus what? Brand name. Yada dinnilamai. Brand name at what? Trade name में क्या यार the trade name में क्या distribution rights there that is the product franchise. What is the what? What is what? What is the product franchise? Product franchise can allow it's a franchise business where the franchise is gonna what? Franchise is gonna what? Franchise is gonna manufacture the product. I mean, he'll do the what? Manufacturing activities and the finished product with the brand name or the trade name will be given to franchisor and he'll be selling to whom? The customer. That is what? Product franchise. What about manufacturing franchise? Let's once again ask from the other like lecturers. What is manufacturing franchise?
where the franchisor receive the authority to manufacture and distribute the product.
But what about the product franchise?
He just use the manufactured product. He
Like
just
he'll be only getting the distribution, right? I mean, there's a clear difference, right? Like in product franchise will be doing the what? Production activities as well, and the finished product will be given to whom? The franchisee. So then franchise will be only doing the what? Distribution. But what about manufacturing franchise? What happens there?
both the production and manufacture and distribution is done by the franchisee.
Yeah, like both production and the distribution will be done by the franchisee here. So here what happens is my franchise will get the what? Manufacturing rights as well. Even the manufacturer rights will get franchise. Hmm? Here he'll not purchase the finished product from the franchise. The best example is Coca-Cola Lama. Now in Sri Lanka Lama, there is what Coca-Cola agency in Hadwela. Now he's not purchasing what finished Coca-Cola from USA. What's happening is he's purchasing raw materials from USA, whatever the what foreign agency, and he'll be producing Coca-Cola in Sri Lanka. So the manufacturing thing happens in Sri Lanka. And distribution, obviously, he'll be doing the distribution as well. Huh? Like that company is not gonna what? That company is not gonna purchase what? Huh? That company is not gonna purchase finished Coca-Cola from foreign Nilamai. The Coca-Cola will be manufactured in Sri Lanka. So it's I mean the both manufacturing and distribution rights are being received. Next one, kids. What is it? Once again, yeah. What about business format franchise? Example?
Example KFC, McDonald's.
Mm-hmm. And like, how can we explain it to students?
They are like they manufacture, distribution, and they're following the business movement of the
I
franchise.
can like even the business procedure should be followed as it is, right? Yeah, the best example, KFC, McDonald's, like very strict procedure should be followed, Lamai, not like tips in manufacturing franchise, Lamai. they'll receive the manufacturing rights, but like they won't receive the business secrets. No, 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 no. They won't receive the business secrets in where? In manufacturing franchise, no, the business secrets will not be revealed. If I what when like if I go to a practical example, this Coca-Cola thing, like when it comes to Coca-Cola thing, it production what happens in Sri Lanka is like the small syrup will be what? I mean, small syrups will be sent from America or USA, and what Sri Lankan like agency will do is kids, they'll what? They'll fill carbonate water for that lamai. That is the manufacturing thing happens in what? Sri Lanka. Nothing big. But when it comes to business format franchise, it's really what complex. Here what? Here the franchise should what? Just manufacture. He'll be obviously getting the what? Manufacture and distributing rights. That's sort of what? That's sort of big of a deal. I mean, like not only that, lama, even the secrets. Another example, lama, the Pizza Hut. Like when it comes to Pizza Hut, lama, like the original Pizza Hut has to what? Has to share their secrets with the Sri Lankan branches. I mean, uh, pizzas are what? Pizzas are not coming from where? Huh? Eh, America, and they are what? Owned in Sri Lanka. From the dough, it's manufactured in Sri Lanka. From the dough, it's manufactured in Sri Lanka. Dough means, like, dough means, not that dough, okay? Dough, from the dough, what? It's manufactured in Sri Lanka. Like, that's the difference between what business format and manufacturing franchise. Manufacturing franchise, both what happens? Both manufacturing and distribution rights, both manufacturing and distribution rights will be only given, not the business format, not the secrets. But Coca-Cola, like the main company will not what? Like main company will not what? Will not uh, tell you tell you how they are going to manufacture the Coca-Cola thing. No, no. But business format franchise things are different. Secrets will be given. Yes, so pizza and here my scenes only what produce and distribute means only it's manufacturing franchise. So yeah, let's hand over. Okay, I'll hand over the next question to the other lecturer. Yes, 35, right?
The entrepreneurship carried out to the creativeness of employees in a business organization is named as what?
Let's ask from the students and see whether they know. Yes, students, if you guys know the answer, you cannot directly what? Directly send either to me or the what other lecturer, whatever it is. Yes. Yes, kids. What is it? So we are in 35A, right? What is it? So students go. Okay, like okay, some has given. Okay, okay, good, good, good. So what is the answer? Shall we explain? So what is the most suitable answer?
Intraentrepreneurship.
Mm-hmm. So if students asking what is intraentrepreneurship?
Intraentrepreneurship means like we're creating entrepreneurial culture within the organization. That
Hmm.
means even all the employees in the organizations are like they are acting like entrepreneurs. They're creating new innovations. Something like
That's a good one. So we have something called trends of entrepreneurship, right? It's constantly tested by the examiner. What are they?
global entrepreneurship, social
Okay,
entrepreneurship,
global, social.
green,
Okay, moving to green.
and intra-entrepreneurship.
Infra. Yes, perfect. So shall we give a students a small what? Like small note, not a huge one, regarding these what types because they like short notes. Yes. What is intra-entrepreneurship? Simply it's what? Entrepreneurship in organization. What about green entrepreneurship?
They are producing innovations in order to solve uh, environment related problems, or in order to protect the environment.
Yes. Yes, yes, Lama, that's a good, yeah, the lecturer was explaining perfectly. Green entrepreneurship means like these are what? Enterprises which are producing innovations to what? Protect environment. What about social one?
They are producing innovation in order to provide solution to social problems.
Innovation. Yeah, these are enterprises, various enterprises. So, yeah, to solve social problems. What about Edu-Sketch? What kind of entrepreneurship might it be?
We'll ask
Is
from
it
the
global?
team about
Good.
Edu-Sketch.
Okay, let's ask from y'all. Okay, we are handing over the what? Opportunity for you guys. Now, what do you think about Edu-Sketch? What do you think about Edu-Sketch? What kind of enterprise is it? Like, what kind of trend is it following? Solving social problems. Let's explain the next one as well, then it will be easy for them. What about the global one?
They produce it mean like conducting business activities without any trade barriers for the
Yeah, like simply what? Introducing innovations.
people.
Enterprise what? Which introduce innovations to what? To conduct international what? Transactions without what? Without barriers. Like eBay again. So, kids, what do you guys think? What about them? Now, don't be in a rigid mind. Okay, don't think a business should be necessary. A business should be only categorized under global entrepreneurship. A business should be only categorized. Ola, why? Human, be more what practical, man. In the practical world, lama, one business can either be a what? I mean, like it can be both a global, like it might be what following the global trends as well as social entrepreneur trends. That could happen, lama. No, don't be in a rigid mind like that. It's the most what like I don't like that attitude within the students. Yeah, like the other lecturer is asking now, shall we what explain them about multi and serial as well? I was not about to explain because like those things are not available in syllabus now. Even like she's asking, shall we explain? Okay, let's explain them. What about multi? Because it's better to explain them. What about multi? There is
Like
no
it
these things are
means
not available in the teacher's guide. But yeah, what is multi entrepreneurship?
a multi-entrepreneurship means an entrepreneur is following multiple trends of entrepreneurship. That means like
At the same
at the
time, yeah.
time, at the same time, he's like practicing multiple trends in entrepreneurship. And serial entrepreneurship means like even uh, he's practicing multiple trends of entrepreneurship, but not at the same time, like one after another, something like that.
Yes. That's 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 a good one. So can we give an example for them for multi one? Then it's very easy for them. A person. What about Elon Musk?
Yes. He, yes.
Yeah, yeah, we can take yeah because he's what we can see global entrepreneurship as well as what even like he's he's producing what with motor vehicles, electric motor vehicles, right? Electric motor vehicles means like they are produced what protect the environment. Like, I mean, electric motor vehicles, yeah, these are their innovations. They were like, I mean, they're innovations. Like, so they comes under green entrepreneurship as well as like he has those what are globally related things as well. He's the owner of X, yeah. Like Twitter now it's converted as X, so he's an multi entrepreneurship because he's engaging in multiple trends of entrepreneurship at the same time. So that's what I was mentioning. But always don't try to I'm willing to differ. Don't try to differentiate. Try to find the interrelationship. Hmm? Try to find the interrelationship. So serial means yes, once again engaging in what? Multiple trends of entrepreneurship. But what is the key point in here?
Not at the same time.
Uh, at same time. You finish one and go to the next one. The best example is what there is a Sri Lankan famous businesswoman.
Tara.
Who is it? Even our other lecturer might know. Who is it?
Tara.
Yes, Otara. Yes, indeed. Let's ask from the other uh, lecture as well. Like, who is Otara, by the way?
She's the owner of Adele.
Yes, he's the owner of Odell. Definitely. Yes, he's the owner of Odell. Finish one and goes to out. Next one. Yes, you guys might know, right, Otara? I mean, respect for that woman Lamai. I think she's, I don't know exactly her full story, but I think she's a, I don't know about her A-level career, but she did not have any degree and like she was starting a small what factory at her home and laterly Lamai, like she was expanding it. And anyway, at the end of the day, Lamai, like she had the what, most famous textile business in the country, Lama. And being a woman, yes, and while she was doing a business, she has completed a degree, Lama. Just think and see, just think and see. We should appreciate these people, Lama. I mean, whether it's a male or a female, if for me, for me, talent recognize talent, Lama. For me, my concept is talent recognize talent. So whether it's a male or a female, if someone need to be what appreciated, we should appreciate. So even just think of after A levels, starting your own business. Now, today, girls, can you all do that? No, you won't do that. Many, I mean, I can't say all, but many won't do that. Many don't have that courage. Yes, many don't have that courage. So we should take them as like examples. Yes, Ramai. Now, all those things are also available in what? Business, I mean, under entrepreneurships. Yes, motivating factors. You call it personal pushers, Ramai. Yes. So anyway, what I want to tell is, Rama, like there is something called multi and serial entrepreneurship as well as we have woman entrepreneurship as well. Woman, like innovations created by even that's the trend, Lama. There is woman or yeah, these all these things are available. Yes, kids, all these things are available. So hope it's very clear. By the way, yeah, I think it's clear. Next one, Lama. Shall we move to the next one? Yeah, so in here, hope it's clear, Lama. Here, what is the answer in here? Intra, and we were explaining a lot about these things. What about B, Lama? The loan scheme jointly what, Lama, conducted by State Mortgage and Investment Bank and Industry Development Board, what provide financial assistance to small and medium scale industrials is named as what? I think Megan done like students by even if it's so fine because now no, those things are not there. But can you guys try this? Can you guys try this one? Yes, can you guys try this? Okay, very good, very good. It's not. What do you, others make it quick? Yeah, is it Samurdi? Is it Samurdi? Make it quick, kids. Is it Samurdi? Tagal again. I want answers. Maybe home in Devani come balagan. Even you guys should what give me answers. Divinagam. Yeah. Samurdio Divinagam. You can see, yeah. You can call it Samurdio Divinagam. Prashnakti. Samurdio what? Divinagam. Alright. Let's move to next. It's let's ask from the other lecture. Yeah. Can you explain us this? Yeah. What is it? After?
36 one.
36A.
After inserting the ATM card to the machine, it is required to enter the blank to do a transaction.
I mean, what should you enter?
Yes,
Yes, some has given the answer perfectly. Yes, what is it? It's pin. Yes. No, don't write pin number, okay? Now, pin number කියලා මෙතන ලියුවොත් නම් if I was the lecturer අයින් කරනවා. කෙලින්ම ලකුණු දෙන්න. So what is the full form of pin? Yeah, then if you call it like the, now the best part is what is the full form of pin? Pin means what?
personal
Yes.
identification.
Uh, Personal identification number. Now what if students write as pin number? It will become what? Personal identification number. So that's wrong, Nilam. So just pin. It's pin, not pin number. You can just call it pin. Personal identification number. So what next? Two popular credit cards. What are they? Simple. Simple. What are two popular credit cards available? Is what do we have? American Express and yes, you can move to Visa and what else? Mastercard. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yes, Visa and yeah, Mastercard, and you can go to American Express as well. Those are good ones, huh? Yes, yes. Next one. At any given point, the difference of the difference between a country's value of import goods and export goods is known as what? What is it? Yeah, what do you think? What is the answer?
Balance of payment.
Yeah, balance of. A lot of students get confused there. Shall we like kind of clarify them? So how to clarify it? Because it's a econ thing. It's an econ thing, Lama. This is an econ thing. So what is balance of payment or balance of trade?
That is the
Yes.
difference between export revenue of a country with its import expenditure.
Yes. So how to calculate it? Let's write a formula. Balance of trade equals export revenue minus what? Import.
Expenditure.
No. So no. What about Sri Lanka? What do you think about Sri Lanka? Does it have a like trade
It
deficit or trade surplus?
has a trade deficit.
So how will a trade deficit be like arose?
Uh, if our import expenditure is greater than the export revenue, then it's a trade deficit.
Nadi, within
Our
like a
income is less than our expense.
yeah, simple as that, right? So you can say yeah, if you what if your import expenditure is more than export revenue, kids, it will become what? It will become a trade deficit. What if it's a trade surplus? Yes, trade surplus equals what?
Our import
If what?
expense
Yeah, you can say export revenue is
greater than the import expenditure.
greater than import expenditure. Now for Sri Lanka, Lamani, achieving these kind of things are what? Oh, yeah, what do you think? They are what for Sri Lankans?
Not even a dream.
That's a good one. It's not even a dream because even in dreams we don't see these things. Even in dreams we don't see what trade surpluses. අපි dreams වලත් trade surpluses දකින්නේ. ඈ? අපි නේද? ජීවිතේ in Sri Lanka ළම we don't what see our what export revenue more than import expenditure. No, 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 no. Those things does not happen here. You always have deficit. We are born with deficit. Yes, kids. So once again, the common answer is balance of trade. So if you take the export revenue from that, you minus import expenditure, you get the balance of trade. And if the balance of trade is like it's a kind of what positive one for you, you call it trade surplus. It's a negative one, you call it trade deficit. And trade yes, positive one will be a rose. Or yeah, if your export revenue is more than import expenditure. The negative one will be a rose if your expenses are more than simple as that. Simple. What about B? Buying and selling what? Buying and selling art, goods and all other pre and post activities through internet is known as what? Students, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Yeah, okay. So when it comes to here, Lama, I mean, a lot of students get confused here. So shall we what? Explain the students in a more clear manner. What is the answer here? Let's ask from the other lecturers. What is the answer?
Business.
Yes, it's what? E-business. Hmm. Now, a lot of students has given as e-commerce. Now, is that wrong? Okay, I'll ask from the other. Is that wrong? They have told like e-business. Is it wrong for e-commerce? මෙතන e-commerce කියන්නේ
Suitable
buying
because
and selling
mention about the pre and post activities.
that's the key point ළමයි. දැන් මෙතන and all other pre and post activities කියද්දි all other කියද්දි ළමයි. එතන e-business වගේ ළමයි. Like okay, let's start from there. Let's teach them like classification of business. What about a business? How can you categorize a business? How can you categorize a business? On one hand, you have what?
Industries.
Perfect. So yeah, like on one hand, we have the industries. On the other hand,
Commerce.
commerce. So when it comes to business, on one hand, you have the industries. On the other hand, you have the commerce. So what about industries? What happens in industries?
Production activities are taken.
Uh-huh. So what about commerce? What is commerce? Now, to be honest, Sri Lanka is in a state where we learn commerce without knowing the meaning of commerce. What is commerce?
The distribution part.
Yeah, distribution. Lamai, can you yeah? Shall we tell them the definition of business? What is a business?
A business means
Business, yeah, it does two things. What are those two things?
the production and distribution.
Yeah, Lamai, this is the definition of business. It does productions and
Distribution.
distributions. So when it comes to a business, indeed, it does what productions as well as distributions. It does productions as well as what distributions. Hmm. So one, yeah, like to be precise, who does the production things?
Industries.
What about commerce? Who does the commerce things? I mean, like, sorry, distribution things. Who does the distribution things?
Commerce.
And industries will be divided as, on one hand, you have the what? Primary and secondary. What about commerce? Yeah, what? Trade and auxiliary services. Trade and auxiliary services. So now the key point is method, like, since they are referring lama all what, oh, and all the other pre and post activities, it's better to say what, it's what, e-business or e-commerce, e-business. It's better to say business, lama. It's better to say business because lama, like business means conduct, yeah, like e-business means you conduct all the production and the distribution activities through what, lama? Through internet, yes. So that is e-business. So e-business can lama conducting what, conduct all the business related activities through what, internet. So shall we explain them what is the e-commerce? Conducting what?
Distribution activities.
Conducting distribution activities through what? Internet. What about the final one? There is something called e-trade. What is e-trade? Conducting
Buying and selling
buying and selling activities.
through it.
వాళ్ళ కొంచెం డిఫరెన్స్ అవుతుంది కదా because each tree, yeah, like if I explain this perfectly for y'all, if I explain this what perfectly for y'all, I'll take three examples for that. E-business means lama, it's like, okay, I create a note, okay, I create a note through online, okay, through Word doc, I create what Word made document through Word lama ini. And if I'm gonna sell it to a person, what, I mean, if I'm gonna sell the soft copy to that person lama, that is the business because even the production, distribution, everything happens what? Through internet. Through internet. Like, just see the difference, okay? Just see the difference. So what is e-business? E-business means lama, like, let's assume I'm just what? I'm just producing a paper. Like, I'm just what, producing document. Okay, let's assume lama, I'm preparing my own teacher's guide for business studies. Sooner or later I'll be doing it. Yes. Edu-Sketch will be what? Doing it sooner or later. Will be what? We'll be preparing a separate teacher's guide for business studies, including at all additional informations. Yes, we'll be doing it. And let's assume now what? So yeah, let's assume now, let's assume I'm now creating a document. Yes, I am. Yeah, I am creating a document. I am okay. I'm creating a document using a word processing software. Like, I'm what? I'm using my laptop or whatever it is. Yeah, my laptop पे मैं use करला. Uh, I'll go to what, my word processing app, and in that app, yeah, in my app, in my computer, I'll be what? I'll be creating my own what? Teacher's guide. Okay, I'll be reading my own teacher's guide, and I'll be selling it, yeah, through WhatsApp, lama. Like, I'll be sharing a post through WhatsApp in the group. I'll be telling, okay, the people who want to purchase, yeah, put the, I mean, like, contact, payments, and all those things. You what? Uh, I'll be what? Sending all the payment details online. And let's assume a student is coming. Let's assume Dinesh. Okay. Dinesh is coming and asking me, okay, like he's WhatsApping me. Okay. No, we are not physically meeting. Okay. Now I prepared what? I prepared the, uh, what do you call, like, the teacher's guide. Okay. Online. And I posted what? Post online. through the WhatsApp group. And now Dinesh is messaging me and asking, sir, can I purchase it? So I'm saying, okay, online version is available and this much is the cost, and he'll transfer the amount through a bank, and I'll be what giving him the what document. I mean, all happens online, right? A lot of students are thinking that's impossible. How is it impossible? Now it happened, Nilamai. Everything online. Production, distribution, everything online. But Lama, e-commerce, it's different. E-commerce is different. It's like I take a physical book, okay? It's like I take a physical book and I write a note in a physical book. Now, the production happens what? Not internet, manually. And I take photocopy, like I take what? Photos of that note and I create a PDF. And once again, I'll sell it through what? WhatsApp group. Now, WhatsApp group, I'll be what? Giving him a online PDF, lamai, okay? Like, once again, online PDF. But how did I create it? I created it through a physical book. But first one was lamai. First one was what? First one was, mama, document එක type කරෙත් කොහොමද? Document එක type කරෙත් කොහොමද? Online ලාම. Huh? එතකොට like I was like exchanging ownership was online. I was giving him the what book also. Distribution part also happens online. WhatsApp पे करा distribute कर. But e-commerce thing lamai ni, I'm physically creating a book. Which means I'm physically writing, I'm taking snapshots or photos of it. And once again through WhatsApp, I'm conducting the distribution, please. Conducting, yeah, that is e-commerce. Hmm? That is e-commerce. What about e-trade, Lama? What about e-trade? What about e-trade? E-trade means, Lama, conducting only the buying and selling activities through internet. Yes, conducting only the what? Buying and selling activities through internet, Lamai. You can like here, Lamai, I'm printing the book physically. I'm creating the book physically, and on WhatsApp, I'm just what sharing the post to sell it, and how the pay. Dinesh is asking it, and I'm distributing what? Distributing the book also physically. Was it clear, Lamai? For you? Or there? No, no. That is a trade, Lamai. I hope the difference is very clear. Hope the difference is very clear. Huh? So please, I took some time and explained this one because a lot of students get confused. Are we now clear here? So in e-trade, only the buying and selling happened online. Only the ownership was exchanged online. Dinesh made the payment online, Lamai, and he got to know the product online. But I delivered in the product physically, and I created the note physically. So the production as well as what I mean, you cannot say the entire distribution process was online, because ownership only exchanged physically. Still the book what? Book went to his house. Yeah, ownership exchange online, but still the book what? Got to him physically. So that is e-trade. Only the buy, only what? The ownership is exchange online. So hope it's very clear. Lamai, if a business is conducting all its activities online, Lamai, that is what? E-business. If they're only conducting the distribution part, that is e-commerce. If they're only doing the what? Ownership exchange part, that is what e-trade. Hope it's very clear. So now, like, you might be boring of hearing my, like, I'm explaining neither. Huh? Let's move to 30 and let's ask the other lecturer to explain. Yes. Can you explain us what from 38? What is
Okay.
it?
The division
Mm-hmm.
of total market into smaller, relatively homogeneous group is known as. The answer is what?
Lama, can you guys see the screen? Just give me a second, please. I just remember that. Report, it's report, it's okay. I reported. Can log them with last. Yes, yes. Not my report. Report की नाचे दिखाते कौन you? Okay, they think we don't know ICT. Okay, I'm teaching BS only, but I know ICT as well. Okay, interesting. They might have forgot that I know IT. Okay, so just give me a second. I'll turn on the what host control as well. Do you know host control? No, enable waiting. Okay, so once again, I can report all the participants as well, but then Linda, I will not do that. Yeah, let's come back. I don't care whether it's a Sri Lankan or international. They might have forgot that I know IT as it. So come here. All right, and that's how we handle problems. Maybe Lama, you have marketing mix from seller's point of view. And yes, maybe think it's you have got marketing mix from whose point of view? Consumer's point of view. So from what? Seller's point of view, Lama, we have what? Product. From consumer's point of view, we have what? Consumer solution, Lama. So I'll explain very quickly. So once again, from what? From seller's point of view, it's product, Lama. Yeah, and from consumers, like what seller is introducing is a product, Lama. What seller is introducing is what? A product. But for the consumer, it's what, Lama? A consumer solution. And for seller, it's price. And for the consumer, it's a cost, Lama. So once again, Hagan, like from seller's perspective, Lama, he'll be introducing a product. But for the consumer, it's a what, Lama? It's a solution point. It's a what? It's a solution. So what about next one, Lama? Like from seller's point of view, it's price. But for what? Consumer's point of view, it's cost. So like what seller will be doing is distribution. And for the consumer, it should be convenient. So what sellers do is what, Lama? Promotion. So here it should be what? Communication. So hope it's very clear. So once again, back to the track. Let's move. We aren't going to stop. So from what? From like when it comes to marketing mix from seller's point of view, it's a product. From consumer's point of view, it's what? I mean, he'll be introducing a product, but that's a solution for the consumer. And he'll be what? Placing the price. And yeah, for consumer, it's what, Lama? Cost. And he'll be using what distribution, whatever the channel. Okay, yeah. And matter convenience, promotion, not communication. Okay, yeah, I think I have one. One side of this. Can't with these buggers. They don't come with the intention of studying. Hmm? Next one, kids. The institute established to supervise and formalize the Colombo Stock Exchange Act is known as Lama. Yeah, you write it. Securities and Exchange Commission Lama. What is it? What is it? Securities and Exchange Commission. Securities and what Lama? Like Securities and Exchange Commission. Ah, so next one. The institute, I'll make it quick, Lama. Tagal ganna. The institute that works as the clearance center of share prices in Colombo Stock Exchange is what Lama? Yes, what is it? Central Depository System Lama. You call it CDS. Please insert the note. Ah. So once again, Lama, the institute that works as the clearance center of what? Share transaction is what Lama? Central Depository System. Next one. The method that is used to transfer and download files from internet website is known as what? FTP. File transfer protocol. Yes, kids, you call it file transfer protocol. Huh. Why, what's wrong? All got here. Some why? All good and all clear, right? I see it in business. Yeah, that's what I said. Okay. FT, oh, एक FTP को देख. How about that for? I like I like those buggers will come and think like we only know business studies. Huh? Like we did not start teaching soon what? Yesterday. From 2020 and you are teaching from Su. Huh. The internet facilities to a person or to an organization is obtained through what lam? So internet, yeah, what is the answer? Yes. What is the answer, kids? What is the answer? The internet facilities to a person or to an organization should be obtained through what? Internet service provider, or else you call it ISP. How about that for a fact? Yes. Yes. How about that for a fact? That's why call BS is really difficult. को मत कोई dialogue को आगे लगा. Like dialogue को आगे all those things comes here. Internet facilities, yeah, to a person or an organization should be obtained through Lamani internet service. But like, from where can we obtain internet Lamani? We can obtain internet facilities from where? From an internet service provided. So hope Lamani, this paper is pretty clear. So let's move 2013. Okay, let's. Beliefs, values, norms of individuals are considered as factors of, let's ask from our other lecturers, what is the answer for you? What is the answer? What do you think? It's 2012, 31, part 8. What is it? Yes, values, beliefs, norms of individuals. What environments? Factors of Islam, values, beliefs, norms of individuals. What do you guys think? Students, okay, you guys give me the answer. Oh, yes, okay, let's start. Let's tell our other lecturer to explain. Yes, what is it? Beliefs, values, norms, yes, of individuals are considered in which environment, by the way?
Social and cultural.
Social and cultural, good one. So let's do no need to explain them. Let's move next one. What you like?
When ethics of a business are published, it is called as
Yes, what do we call it?
code of ethics.
Code of ethics. So what is code of ethics? Business ethics in what form?
The written form.
Do Edu-Sketch as business ethics? She only knows, yes. Yes. Does does Edu-Sketch as business ethics, by the way? Yes. No. Yes.
Mm.
There is, right? There is. We only teaching what students can.
Good students,
Yeah. Good and what?
proper students.
Pro yeah, proper students. We are only teaching proper students. Am I correct? Yes. Ah, next one, 32A. What is it? Ah, Hindi ka yeah. Yeah. Shall we read it? What is it? 32A.
Organization established to protect world consumer rights is known
World
as
Consumer Right. Yeah, what is it? It's known as Consumer
international.
International. When they will live, okay, will the students get marks? No. And shall we explain them the four rights introduced by Consumer International? Starting from right for redress, what else? All the big things, right? What else? Right for consumer, education, what else? Right for living in what environment? Healthy environment, that satisfy what basic human needs. Nice. Like this only you should study. Next one. World consumer. Make how done. Only real bad does you know. When is World Consumer Day? Let's ask from our other lecture. Do you know the World Consumer Day? Can't remember?
March 15th.
Okay, she is what? Indeed a lecture. Respect. Respect. It's March 15th. World. And I was like explaining in my what in my other classes also, like these things are tested in ALS scale. Like I was explaining them, yeah, these days are important. The legal entity of a wow, 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 wow. Let me legal entity of a limited company is derived from Companies Act as well as what? They are asking what are the two ways of obtaining legal personality. First one is through the what? Companies Act. Next one.
To a special or a general parliamentary act.
And like even now these things are yes, these things are available in teachers guide or not available.
Not available.
Anything. I mean like March 15 not available. Huh? Huh. So once again, kids, once again, the legal entity, which means Lama, there are two ways of obtaining legal personality. Yes. What are the two ways of obtaining legal personality?
Through incorporating under the Company Act number 7 of 2007, or else through a special or a parliamentary act.
Through a special law general parliament act. Next one. What is B?
B. In a partnership, the partner who does not participate in the working of a business and not known to the public is known as
Who is this partner?
and the in sleeping
You
partner.
call it yeah, sleeping partner, right?
Inactive partner.
Not silent partner. It's what partner?
In inactive partner.
Yeah, like a sleeping or dormant partner. What is it? Sleeping or dormant partner. Lamai, sleeping or dormant partner can lamai. He is not what? Participating in work of the business and not known to the public. Yes. Next one. Shall we 34? Shall we do very quickly? 34 part 3. What is it? If a person, yes.
The person always thinks and acts within the same framework of mind. It is a threat for the progress of entrepreneurship. This
And what do you
person
call
is
it? Yes. You can call it what mindset.
addition,
Having a what mindset?
fixed
Yeah,
mindset.
yeah. Yeah, traditionalist, okay, not kind of a traditionalist. Yeah, a traditionalist. Don't become traditionalist. Think in an innovative manner. Study like this. Traditionalist. Next one, what is it? Out of the factors, role model is experience and education. What are the personal factors available? Like, let's start. Yeah, what do you think? What are the personal factors available? Do we take family?
No, family, the
No,
social.
only experience and care. Education. Role models and what? Family comes under social factors. My role models and family comes under social factors. Stereotypical mindsets. Perfect. Where? Shall we move next one? Experience and what is it? Yeah, experience and education. All of the factors, role models in like social and all. Yeah, experience and education. Next one. Two credit rating companies once again not available in teacher's guide. Okay, shall we explain them? Shall we explain them credit ratings? Because they don't know what is a credit rating company. Yes, what about? What is credit rating company? Yes, what is a credit rating company?
That there is when they're checking the ability of the company, uh, they're checking whether the company is able to pay their debt.
Perfect. Yes, Balama. That lecturer was telling it perfectly. That is a credit rating what? Company. What is a credit rating company? It's a company which checks the ability of other companies to settle their debts. Huh? And the test is known as what? Credit rating test, or else you call it insolvency test. What do you call it? Insolvency test. So what do you call it? Credit. What is it? Rating test. Yes. Insolvency test. You call it a credit rating test. It's what? It's done by what? Done by credit rating companies. That is what Lama mean. It's done by what Lama mean? Credit rating company. It's done by what? Credit rating company. तुम्हें बताओ तो मैं credit rating company क्या मुकद्दे का लिया what is it? Yes, kids, what is it? Yeah. What is a credit rating company? What is it? Company which checks, yes, the ability of other companies or even countries. Companies slash what? Countries have the ability to settle their external debts. That is what? That is a what company? Credit rating company. Okay, let's ask our other lecture will be also explaining. Yes. Shall we explain them once again in detail? What is a credit rating company? Yes.
Uh, Credit rating company. It's a company that they are checking whether another company's ability of paying the debt.
What about Sri Lanka's credit rating? No, okay. Yes, what about Sri Lanka's credit rating?
You know,
Is it in a good state or a bad state?
first,
Yeah, it was in a worse state, but thank God to what? Thank God to Mahinda Mahathir. It was what?
then it comes.
Yeah, Mahinda Mahathir, right? Am I correct? We are promoting Mahinda Rajapaksa, right? Am I correct? Yeah. Edu-Sketch is promoting Mahinda Rajapaksa. Yeah. Any problems? No, right? Yeah. We'll be promoting Mahinda Rajapaksa. In and out. So anyway, all jokes aside, by the way, all jokes aside, like we should be worried to say that, Lamai, Sri Lanka's credit rating is not in a good position. Hmm? හොඳම දේ තමා credit rating කියන එක companies වලට විතරක් නෙමෙයි කරන්නේ. It's done for whom? For countries as well. And in the practical world, credit rating කියන්නේ යටම එක තමයි D ළම. And Sri Lanka was in D. But මං හිතන්නේ now it's C minor වගේ නිකන් උඩට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ. C වගේ ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ. It has come down. Anyway, Then like you should understand it, like, you should feel it. What is a credit rating test? It's a like it's credit rating test of insolvency. It's done by a credit rating company. So these are companies which checks the ability of companies who can't list, like have the ability to settle the external debts. Examples taken by yes. What about the examples?
Moody's.
Very good, very good. Is that it? Yes,
Have
Moody's one. That's good one. Moody's stuff.
Fitch rating.
Yeah, Finch rating, RAM rating. Am I correct? Oh, these things are not available in teachers' guides. Finch rating. Tamil SP global scale and Standard and Poor's scale thing. Those things are available. ඔන්න දෙකයි ඇහුවේ පහක්ම දුන්නා. Okay, shall we move next one? Interbank check clearance activities are conducted by whom? මේ හැමදාම අහනවා. What is it? Yes.
Lanka Clear Private Limited.
Nice one. Nice one. So it's jointly owned by whom?
Commercial
Lanka
Bank
Clear.
and Central Bank
Yeah,
of
central
India.
bank.
Commercial Bank.
Very good. Central bank and commercial banks. Perfect. Wait, yeah. Now, please, what the main aim of this discussion is to what? Rapid revision. Rapid revision. So, what about trade? Trade can be mainly divided as?
Home trade and international trade.
Yeah, we have home trade. Yeah, what do you have here?
International trade.
Yeah, international. You can say foreign trade. Yes. What about home trade? You can categorize it how? Wholesale.
And retail.
Mm. Trade. Trade. What about foreign trade? You can categorize it as?
Import and export.
Import trade and export trade. Nice. Nice. So next one. The shops is number. They all talk like in try the note very quickly. And what do you think personal like compared to 2012, 11, sorry, 2000, yeah, 12, 2013 one is easy or difficult?
Easy.
It's very easy, right? I mean, all directly available. Next one. The shops that sells, yes. These not available in syllabus. What is it?
One type of goods and whose branches are located in various places.
What is it?
Multi-store.
Yes, you call it multi-stores. That is the word, Lama. You call it what? Multi-stores or multiple stores. Yes, you call it multi-stores, man. So what is a multi-store? Multi-store means, yeah, indicate the note. The shops which sells one type of products but whose branches are what? Available throughout the country. Multi-stores. It's a multi-store. What is a multi-store? Multi-store, like they're only selling one type of product, but there are what products available throughout the country. That is a multi-store. Simple. 37 party. What is it? The concept.
The concept which describes the number of subordinates who directly report to a specific manager is referred to as
Who is it? Kaudi.
span of
Yes, span of control. Nice, nice. So shall we explain them? What is once again span of control? You explain them in what? Move. Nice man. What is span of control?
control means the number of employees who are working the number of employees or like subordinates who are working under a given manager.
Yes.
Under one manager, how many employees are working? And there are two span of control, like span of control and total span of control.
Yeah, wide and narrow, right? Yeah, wide and. Yes, you can. Yeah. Call it what? Wide and narrow span of control. Yes, wide and narrow span of control. And it was tested in A-levels, right? Can you remember the year?
In 2021,
Yeah, like මතක නිකන් MCQ කීය වගේ නිකන් 40 so කීයද?
27 or something.
Yeah, like 47 or 40 මටත් මතකයි 47 or 48 like uh, in a chart it was available 47 or 48 they have asked about the span of control advantages and disadvantages. Yeah, yes. So like I hope this discussion is really important for like the environment. Like we'll be what both lectures will be what telling me are these questions are available, blah blah, all those things. So note down these things. So span of control is something which is what constantly tested down in filling the blanks. Next, what is it? Leading consists of three things. What are three things?
Leadership, motivation, and communication.
Yeah, leadership, motivation, and communication. You have leadership. Next one, what is it? Motivation. Finally, what is it? Communication. Yeah, what? Leadership, motivation, and communication. Yes. Leadership, motivation, and communication. Shall we move to the stages? Now, what are these? First of all, what are they showing? Yeah, they're showing the sales, right? That's the now. Now, what happens with students who memorize the product life cycle? They'll start from where? They'll start from where?
Introduction is
I mean, like, oh yeah, yeah. But what about the students who have memorized the product life cycle? From there, will they start? From where?
product development.
Yeah, but here it should start from where? It should
Introduction.
start from, yeah, why is it? Because they have depict only the
Sales.
sales. Lamai, sales starts from where? Introduction. Sales start from where? Introduction. What's next?
Growth.
Then what is it?
Maturity.
Yeah, growth. Then
Maturity.
yeah, you can write growth, maturity, and finally,
Decline.
okay, good, good. Yes, what is it? Arun, introduction, growth, maturity, and decline. Are we done? Yes, right?
But there is another stage which is also not mentioned in the guide. That is production
Hmm.
extent.
Yeah, okay, okay. Lecture is, yeah, this lecture is cooking, right? So, yeah, you may explain. Yes, yes, I was not. I was not. You may explain. Yes, yes. Opportunity for you. Yes, what is it?
So at that stage, no, at the decline stage, the sales and profit of the business is decreasing. So in product extension stage, what they do is they are once again reintroducing a new product. Through that, they increase the yeah, sales. Once again,
Like something like this, right? This part, right? And what happens? Yeah, like as
they
yeah, the
introduce a
next.
product with new features.
Sorry.
They introduce a product with new features after
Yes,
the
yes. Yeah, like after the product is been declined, they'll once again what? Reintroduce the product to the market with new features and new strategies and promotional tools, right? And you call what is that stage?
product extension stage.
Yeah, you call it product extension stage. Yes. And it is available in ALR question, right? 2000?
21.
Yes, very good. 2020 and MCQ 50, right?
Okay.
How much? Yeah, 2020 and is it MCQ 50? Yes, right?
Yes.
Graph was available. Good, good. None of do no new things, Lama. There's those things are not available in syllabus, so please note it down, Lama. All what we talk is not outside the syllabus. All what we talk what available in A-levels. Shall we move to next one? What is it?
The
39 years.
relationship between owner's capital and debt capital is named as
Yes, what is it? Shall we explain? What is it?
gearing. Capital gearing.
Yes, it's gearing. What is gearing? It is the relationship between what? Debt capital and debt capital and capital.
Equity capital.
Shall we explain this capital thing very quickly for them? Yeah, because they don't know these things. Yeah. So first of all, let's start from here. Capital. What is capital?
Uh, anything, anything introduced by an owner or an external party conduct the business activity.
Yes, yes, that is capital. Anything introduced by owners or the what? External parties to conduct business activities. So there are two types of capital. What are the two types of capital?
Debt capital and equity capital.
So starting from debt capital and equity capital. So please, Lama, note down these things. What is the debt capital, by the way?
Like it's a fund provided by the external parties debt capital.
Very good. Like simply funds given by who? External
External
parties. Funds given by external parties. Next one.
equity capital mean the fund given by the owners. Simply the owner.
Shall we tell them the components as well? So it's easy for them. What are the components of debt capital available? Like simply debt capital means like funds given to business by external parties. Equity capital and funds given by owners. So shall we give them some examples? So it's easy for them.
Preference shares.
Mm-hmm. What else?
Mm, I purchase.
Okay,
These
higher purchase. Okay. Leasing. What else?
bank loan, overdraft.
Bank loan. Yes, yes, very good. Those you can write like yeah, debentures, even debentures are there, right? Debentures. So what about equity capital of a company? Yes, it consists of
Ordinary shares and
shared
reserves.
capital, yes, and reserves. And there are three types of reserves. Right? What were the retained earnings?
Retained earnings, revaluation reserve, and general reserve.
Yes, perfect, perfect. Shall we do next one? What is it? It's an interesting. What is the answer? Can you then explain it? The continuous increasement of what?
The continuous increase of share prices in the share market is called a bull market. The continuous decrease of share prices is called a blank market. The answer is bear market.
So it's a like when I was teaching in one of the class, I don't know whether you have such experiences. Like my student was asking, so why like continuous increasement like, why do we call a bull market and continuous decreasement like bear market like yeah.
How much?
Huh?
Mm,
What do you think? So how would I might have tackled that question? So like, like that person was the student was asking. So like continuous increasement of share prices no I make it a bull market क्या है I make it a bear market क्या है What is the no
It
idea?
can run faster than a bear.
Uh, y- you can say it's arguable. You can say bull are more active than can.
Bear.
Yeah. But there is another interesting characteristic of a bear. What's that? What's that? Bear usually. Yeah, bear is lazy. And bear කොහමද ඇවිදින්නේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන්? උඩ බලගෙන
The
බිම් බලාගෙන.
balagan.
බිම් බලාගෙන. ඉතින් ඒ කියන්නේ like එතනම තියෙන bear like bearගේ laziness yes like ගොඩක් sleep කරනවා බිම් බලාගෙන ඇවිදින්නේ එහෙමනේ ළමයි. So it's decrease na bear market. Increase na bull market. Have you heard a drink called Red Bull or something? අහලා තියෙනවද කට්ටිය? What about the other lecture? Have you heard Red Bull?
Out.
Like and they say like Red Bull gives you
Wings.
wings. Yes. ඒක උඩ යනවනේ දැක්කනේ. උඩ යනවා. What about notice? Oh my goodness, Lamai. Like in previous group, there was a huge doubt for this, Lamai. A huge doubt for this. I had to send like around 10 to 20 minutes recordings to like explain this. So shall we read this? Yes.
A
A
notice
note.
called for applications from suitable persons for vacant post in an institution was displayed on the notice board in front of that institution. This notice can be considered as a blank. So,
What might it be? Internal or external? What is it? Internal or external?
internal.
Why is it internal? It's in
Just
front of the.
place in front.
No, මෙහෙමයි. දැන් ගොඩක් ළමයි හිතන්නේ lot of students think a notice board for applications from suitable persons vacant post in an organization is displayed on the notice board in front of that ළමයි notice board in front of that organization කියන්නේ මොකද්ද මේ අර පාර දින organization එක ඉස්සරහා පාර දින notice board එක නෙමෙයි before coming to an organization first of all we should go through what usually in the practical world yeah we before coming to an organization we should go through whom usually
Reception.
yeah in the yeah perfect in the receptionist right so have you come across notice boards in receptionist දැකලා තියෙනවනේ දර notice receptionist ගේ පිටිපස්සේ notice board ගහලා තියෙනවා දැකලා තියෙනවනේ
Oh, yes.
like that red color one
Red
and like
card.
pins දාලා they have attached various notices
Their daily
how now
performance. Yes,
yeah and that's what yeah employee performance their progress and their what reports and all those things will be available right now is it available inside organization or outside organization
inside the organization.
so it's a what source
Internal side.
and there are some baka panditiyas in the last batch and they were like continuously arguing continuously arguing so like they were thinking then I told them how a real organization is happening I told them like there is something called receptionist office and when organization you goes through the receptionist office and in the receptionist office you have the notice board and here they are talking about that notice not what organization එක එළිය තියෙන පාර ගහන්න බෑනේ ළමයි අපිට notice so let's go next one relationship between what employee inputs and outputs are what productivity you can call it
Uh,
employee productivity right so moving to 2014 skills technology charting ගහගන්න So we should at least finish this paper as well. Otherwise, no point. Discussion will be what not that much of effective. But anyway, we did a lot. Let's finish these analysis because yes, these things are very easy. So shall we read from 30 on? What are they saying in 30?
Fill in the following table using the knowledge of business types and business classification criteria. The description: a tailor shop with 2 employees. Its ownership is private. Aim: profit motive.
Yeah, it's profit, right? Yeah, next one. Commercial bank.
Commercial bank owned by public. Wait a minute.
Both, right? Private or
Public.
because we have private commercial, but if they are specifically mentioning the commercial, the but it's remember based on is what? Private, but we have public commercial banks as
Well,
well. BOC and
People's Bank.
papers, yeah. A cooperative hospital with 50 beds. Cooperative society, yes, once again, it's what? Cooperative societies are what? Private or public?
Private organization with non-profit.
Yeah, none. Next one, what is it? Any form of meeting or interactions between blank and blank. Yes, what is the market? Meetings of whom? Meetings of whom?
Buyers and sellers.
Nice one, nice one, nice one. National Savings Bank, it's not a commercial bank. National Savings Bank is a specialized bank. National Savings Bank, I repeat, National Savings Bank is not a commercial bank, it's a savings, a specialized bank. Shall we move to next one? What are they saying?
The following information is related to a bottle fruit juice manufacturing organization. Filling fruit juice into bottles, fruits, employees, training, advertising, investing in a new machine. Fill in the blanks of the following table using above information.
So what will be the inputs? Obviously, fruits.
Fruits,
And what comes under filling fruit juice bottles production, right?
its production.
Yeah, filling fruit juices, yes. To bottles production, top
Advertising is marketing.
marketing,
Human resource employees training.
training
Trend
wise,
finance.
investing. That's what. Finance.
Finance.
Simple element. These things are what? Just once again, it's what question? Econ, right? What is it? The value of country's overall output. Yes, what is it? What do you call it?
GDP.
The, yeah, it's GDP, or else you call it what is the full form?
Domestic production.
Yeah, gross domestic production. Yes, yes, you call it GDP. What is GDP? The total value of production which is happening in a country. Like it could be citizens as well as non-citizens. GDP can be the total value of production which is happening inside the boundaries of a country. Now that could be a citizen or whom? A non-citizen as well. So that is GDP, the total value of production which is happening within the boundaries of a country. You got it, what production? Gross domestic production. Nice, nice. Next one, what is it? Canada.
Out of the organizations that provide services to encourage SME business in Sri Lanka, the abbreviations IDB are used for blank and
IDD means what? Industrial
development board.
board. Okay, next one.
SLBDC are used for
Yes, Sri Lanka Business Development.
center.
Sri Lanka Business Development Center. Next one, entrepreneurial competencies. Yes, what are the you can write the characteristics. Is what are the entrepreneurial competencies available? Taking what?
Taking risk,
Willing. You can write willing to
willing
what? willing to bear risk. What else?
Self-confident, self-reliant,
Okay. Yes, very good. Confidence, self-reliant, nice. Next one.
creativeness.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good. Now, is it like these kinds of things? What do you think? Is it better to write what is available in the teacher's guide or your own answers?
Teachers.
Yeah, why is it? Why teacher's guide? What do you say?
So
Why teacher's guide?
in these like uh, filling the blank part, like they are what our examiner is like expecting what is available in the teacher's guide. So the best thing is to mention what is available in the teacher's guide.
If it's not available, it's fine to what?
We can write our open answers, but it's best to write teacher's guide.
Yeah, like it's better to what? You teach the answers, but if it's not like if the answers are not available in teacher's guide, then you can go to some what? Up to some extent, you can go yeah. Uh, for the like you can go out of the teacher's guide as well. Then next one, what are two types of specific financial institutions? Specific means special types of financial institutions. What are the special types of financial institutions available? You can start from where? Primary dealers and what else? Leasing companies and what else? Kya number? Merchant banks and
Venture capital.
yeah, venture capital. Yes. Companies. So, what is the service provided by what is what? What is yeah the service provided by commercial bank for securing valuables and documents of their customers is known as what? What do you call it?
Safety net.
Safety locker system? Yes. Next one. Blank and blank should be considered before preparing what? An effective messages. You can go to what? Cost and
Cost, speed,
completeness, speed,
complete,
nature of the message. Am I correct? Yeah, like nature. What
variety,
else? Yeah, the brevity. Yes, very good, good one. What else?
um,
A speech made by CEO addressing other managers at the what? Organization's monthly progress review can be called as an what? Internal or external? Internal because only the within the organization. And what do you think? Speech means verbal. You what is it? How is the communication happening?
verbal communication.
And now here this thing can change. Like either you can what write internal here and verbal here. Next one. Two ways of electronic business that take place in business transactions. Here when they will what are the two ways what ele- electronic business take place in business transactions? So they are asking what are the what elect I mean, what are the types of transactions happening in e-business?
Business to business, business to consumers.
Yeah. So here we should then lama made when they but what is the answer should be B2B. What else? Business to
B,
business, business to customer, customer to customer.
B2G.
Yeah, B2G. Yeah, business to government. Very so. A person who is engaging in activities under the authority of principal is known as
Agent.
age. Yes. And shall we explain the five types of age? I mean, like, give them a small idea about. There are five agents who are
Broker,
broker.
factor,
Yes.
agent,
Factor.
listener, auctioneer, then credit agent.
Yeah, you can factor, broker, del credere. How about it? Commission and auctioneer.
Auction.
Yes. So what about holistic marketing concept? What is holistic marketing concept, by the way? What is holistic marketing concept? That's a nice word, right? What is it?
Perfect marketing concept.
Yeah, it's a four-factor marketing concept, or else we can call it what? What is a holistic marketing concept?
Totally integrated approach.
Yeah, here we use a totally integrated approach. What? Yes, what is it? What is a holistic marketing concept? Yes, Kimbalan. What is holistic marketing concept? Shall we explain?
Okay. Mm, like holistic marketing concept means like we call it as four-factor marketing concept. And another term is like totally integrated marketing concept. Like here the business is like doing all the activities to satisfy customers. Or like it's executing all its variable, marketing variable to satisfy the customers. And there are like four concepts under that. First one, relationship, integrated and internal and performance. So the answer for this question, they ask the two parts of holistic marketing concept. We can like among those four, we can write any two.
Yeah. So shall we explain them these things separately as well? Is it better? Because they'll explain, ask a lot. Mhm. So yes, once again, as the other lecturers were like explaining very well now, but it is a add කරන්න මුකුත්ම නැහැ. I have nothing to add. Holistic marketing concept can it's what? It's a four-factor marketing concept, or else here the businessman is doing all what he or she can to attract the customers. And it consists of what? Four variables: performance, internal relationship, and integrated. So what is internal marketing concept by internal channel? All the
All the employees working to
working
satisfy
together.
the
Yeah.
customer.
Nice, nice. So next one, relationship marketing channel.
Like maintaining long-term, profitable and satisfied relationship with the stakeholders.
Maintaining long-term, profitable and what? Satisfactory relationship with whom? Stakeholders. Yeah. So what about performance market? Fulfilling what?
Business social responsibility to satisfy the customers.
Yeah, like perform what? Yeah, BSR while satisfying.
Customers.
Integrated marketing means
They use all the variables of marketing mix to satisfy the target
yeah,
market.
use of four variables of what mix?
Marketing mix. For people.
Nice one, nice one, nice one. Yeah, like no students in what? Get a perfect idea. So out of these four, you can write whatever it is. What are pricing objectives? There are a lot of pricing objectives, right? What are some? Survival in what? You try to survive in the market, maximizing what? Current profits. What is? Product quality what? To maintain the product quality leadership. maximize market share. So these are some of the objectives of pricing the money. Like you price your share in the market to maximize your current profits to what? To increase the product quality leadership and to what? Maximize the what? And so in the market. What are the components of relationship marketing? What do you think? Now we are talking about relationship marketing, right? Shall we explain them what is relationship marketing? Here you maintain what? Two things.
Long-term,
Long term,
profitable,
profitable and
satisfactory.
mm. So what are the components? What can you say?
Uh, Profitable,
Yeah, you can
long-term,
long term
long
උත්හොඳයි.
one,
නැතර directly දාන්න ලොකුම එක දැම්මම අරනේ profitable and
profitable and satisfactory.
next one. The distribution that will take place without intermediaries. That is what distribution.
Direct distribution.
Mm. Good one. Next one. Blank and blank are what? Two services facilitate modern exchange what?
What's that?
Process. What do you think? Blank and blank are two services that exchange the modern business exchange process. What do you think? E-money. What else? What do you think?
Is
Yeah, like e-trade, wage, they were all those things e-money. Hmm? I mean, simply like what is modern business exchange process? The exchange which happens through online now. Online exchange කරන්න මොනවද හම්බෙන facilities? Shall we explain them? Yes. You should have what? E-money, e-trade, e-market තියෙන්න ඕනේ. Like, I mean, this is make a now these things are they available in A levels? Sorry, teachers guide?
hmm,
No. E-commerce, e-marketing, e-market, online market now. To conduct modern business exchange process means conducting what? Buying and selling activity through internet. What should you have to conduct buying and selling activity through internet? We have what? You should have what? E-money, then e-commerce, and tamunan. E-market, ඔක්කොම තියෙනවද නැද්ද?
hmm.
And what do you think about the next one? Is it a frequently asked question or not?
Sri Lankan. Yeah.
Yeah, 39B.
Ninth, Sri Lankan business firms should register their brands at the Department of Blank under their thumb. Brand. Yes, not a frequent.
Is what do you think? Sri Lankan business firms should register their brands under the Department of what?
Trademark and patent.
Yes, very good, very good. We can say trademark and patent. Trademark and patent, right? Whereas patent and can trademark under the act of what? Now, to be honest, like a similar question is available in 2000 where? Recently also they have asked about what? This cannot remember the year. Like even recently they have asked about this what? Brand name thing. In which year was it?
Was in 2022.
Yeah, like I think once again වගේ fill in the blank එකක් තමයි තිබ්බේ. බලන්න එකම දේනේ ආන්නේ. Sri Lankan business firms should register their what? Brands under Department of Patent and Trademark under what act?
Intellectual Property Act number uh,
36 of
36 of 2003.
nice one. Nice one. Next one. He talks about what? Simple two uses of USB flash drives. What are they?
Portable,
It's
portability. Yeah.
portable and less electricity. There are a lot of things. Consumption. Okay. Next one. The system that provides middle managers with information related to what planning and controlling is what? What is that information system?
Management information system.
Yes. Like this is an information system which is given to whom? Middle level managers to what? Planning and controlling activities. So like the students who might be watching the what, live meeting, like in the YouTube, yeah, like what can you like say about the yeah, what can you say about what? About what? Like these fill in the blanks. What can you say about these fill in the blanks?
It was managing.
Like,
Fine.
I mean, yeah, I
Compared
mean, like,
to the
if,
previous
if
year,
we are giving it, yeah, if you're giving them an advice, what kind of advice would you give them?
uh, first of all, we should focus the question well, and like when we are answering, it's better to like give the answer what is available in the guide, teacher's guide as it is, and different perspective we are thinking because there are like some questions related to like different units. No? So when we are like doing that, you should be cautious.
Yeah, good one. Like us, yeah, we should what? Consider about the various factors before what? Answering what? Yeah, the fill in the blanks. I mean, it's not difficult. Now, what is the main advice we can give them to answer fill in the blanks? Is it, yeah, study the what? To be honest, like, yeah, like, better to study the teacher's guide directly. And there is one issue in doing these things. Make करने के put issue एक आती है, like when doing fill in the blanks, there is one issue. What's that? Because like they either prepare the paper in Sinhala or Tamil, right? Collectively, and they'll convert those questions to
English.
English. So eto what happens? This fill in the blanks is really difficult, you know?
And English medium like reading in the paper.
Yeah,
British.
Yep, yes, British English. Shall we move here? Let's move
Okay.
to what? 31. No pressure. Let's move to 31. Yeah, read and explain. Let's from 31. Out of yes.
Out of different stakeholders, business are in out of different stakeholders, business are interested in land to ensure their existence while showing interest in land to obtain infrastructure facilities. So for the first blank, answer is enter customers or else owners.
Nice one. Yes. Okay, you can see either yeah, because what? Business are interested on both customers as well as whom? Owners to ensure
Like
their
customer there are no any business. And if business is running, if there are no new owners, they can continue the business. Both are
Yes.
important. And while showing interesting to obtain infrastructure, they need the help of the government. The next one, B.
Yeah, we can write government, right? I think students are finding it difficult once again. Region, I think you may explain. I'll look into that. Yes. First one is right and go. First one is what? Owners, so customers. Next one,
Government.
government. You have locked the meeting, so no partners can come. No, if you leave, that's it. Okay, now. Yes, read it. What next?
So value system of a business is an blank environmental factor, while technology is a blank environmental factors. The core value system is an internal environment factor. Technology is an macro environmental factor. So external macro environment.
Yes, external or macro, right? Yeah, like inside external, you have what? Macro. So anyway, core value system of a business. So if it's of a business, it's what?
Internal. Code of
Hmm.
organization.
Next one.
Mm, tax revenue is classified under blank and recurrent expenditures classified under blank. Tax revenue is government revenue. Tax recurrent expenditures, government expenditure. Fiscal policy.
Okay.
The interest rate charged by the central bank from commercial bank and primary dealers when they
Why connection issue?
sorry.
Connection issue.
Mm,
Tax revenue. Yeah, once again, what is the first one? Tax revenue is categorized. Is, is it better to say the policy tax revenue is categorized under what? Under government revenue, right?
yes,
Okay, recurrent expenditure is categorized under government.
expenditure.
Hmm. Nice, nice. So all these government expenses and income related things are available in where?
Fiscal policy.
Yes, fiscal policy. So if you like, if we give them what? A nice explanation about fiscal policy. What is fiscal policy to be precise?
It's a
What is
policy
fiscal?
about government income and expenditure.
Hmm. Government expenditure and anipathan government. And yes, who implements it? How the
Cen-
implement currently?
Central bank.
Yes, who implements this? Finance ministry, right? Yeah, yes. And next one, so you can write here, Kauda, finance ministry. And can you remember the objective of implementing fiscal policy? What is it?
Macroeconomic stability.
Macroeconomic stability. Nice one, nice one, nice one. It's what? It's implemented by the Ministry of Finance, and what is the aim? Macroeconomic stability. Sir, up here. So shall we explain that government expenditure can be categorized as what? Two types of expenses. What is it?
Expenditure and recurrent.
Hmm. So what about government revenue? It's categorized as, how can you categorize it? It's not revenue, recurrent. Government and recurrent, sorry, capital recurrent. And yeah, you have the tax revenue and non-tax revenue. From me. So once again, how can you categorize government expenditure? කියන්න බලන්න.
Capital and recurrent.
Government revenue.
Tax revenue and non-tax revenue.
අපි යන් ඊළඟට. What next? The interest rate charged by where? The interest rate charged by central bank from commercial banks and primary dealers when they what? Obtain funds from Central Bank of Sri Lanka using government securities as collaterals. Is what you call it. So yeah, what is it? What is the interest rate? The interest rate charged by central bank of from commercial banks. Now here, who obtains the loan? Or else,
Commercial.
yeah. Shall we start? Shall we start from monetary policy? What is
Yeah.
monetary policy? Let's explain them this as well. What is monetary policy?
Monetary policy, it's a policy introduced by the implemented by the Central Bank of Sri Lanka in order to control the money supply,
Yes,
economy.
yeah. It's a what? It's a policy which is used to control the money supply of the economy. Very good. It's a what policy used to control money supply of economy. Policy used to what? Control money supply of economy. And who implements this? How they implement, Karan? Who
Central Bank,
implements? Yeah, Central
CBS,
Bank of Australia. Yeah, CBS. And what is the aim to maintain?
uh, price stability of the internal price stability of the
Yeah, to make no, it's better to say what to maintain the what price stability.
internal or price
Uh,
stability of internal economy.
hmm. Yeah, internal price stability. Can call it national price stability, or else control the inflation and
Deflation.
deflation. What if students write as just stability or just price stability?
Wrong.
Will it be correct? Why is it wrong?
Price stability can be two types. One is internal, external. So the monetary policy's aim is to control the internal price stability, only the internal price stability, not external.
Yes, very good. Young, yeah, that lecture is what explaining. Good. So, what are the instruments of monetary policy?
Interest rate, there are five.
Interest rates. Okay. It was
Open market operation,
yeah, the open market operation.
statutory reserve requirement,
Okay, statutory reserve requirement,
discounting factors,
discounting
imposing,
factors,
imposing credit limits.
hmm, imposing what limits?
Credit
Credit
limits.
limit. Nice. So when it comes to interest rates, we have various types of interest rates, right? What are they?
There are three: standing depository facility rate, standing lending facility rate, and bank interest.
Yeah, you have FLFR. Yeah, what?
SD,
SDFR and finally DI.
DI.
So first, for the first thing is what is SLFR? What is SLFR? Standing lending facility. So like standing lending facility can like who gives the loan here? Who lends the loan? Uh,
Commercial bank.
like
Sorry, central bank. Central
yeah. So what happens is like you have what? You have the central bank in here, and he'll be giving loans to who? Or like who will be lending? Who will be taking loans
commercial bank.
from some commercial banks by pledging what securities?
Government securities.
Ah, that's the word. So then who should pay the interest here?
Commercial bank should pay interest to central bank.
Nice one. Nice. And the interest rate is known as?
SLFR.
So yeah. What is SDFR? What is it?
Uh, Money, money top SDFR means that is an interest rate given by the central bank to the commercial bank.
At what occasion?
Like when the commercial yeah, when the commercial banks are investing their excess fund in the central bank, then the rate paid by the central bank to the commercial banks.
So once again, yeah, good one. That's a good one. So you can say what? Like what was SLFR? SLFR was like who needs to obtain the cash? Who needs to obtain the cash? Yeah,
SLFR, commercial bank need money
they need to obtain the cash. And how do they obtain the cash?
by pledging government debt securities. They get cash.
Like it's like commercial banks pledge, yeah, they pledge government securities, and for opposite, yeah, they get the what?
Yes.
Cash. So next one, what happens in SDFR? Like here, what happens? Here,
Here
commercial banks, yeah, deposit their what funds.
excess fund.
Mm. And like in return, they receive what? What is the
In
interest they receive?
SDFR.
Yes. Now here, what are they asking? SDFR or SLFR? Interest
Charge,
rate charged by, yeah, that's it.
charged by
Here,
central bank.
yeah, it's like who is obtaining the loan? Who is obtaining the loan here? Who is obtaining the loan? Who is giving the loan to whom? It's like central bank is giving, right? Interest rate charged by central banks from commercial banks and primary dealers when they obtain funds from, like when commercial banks obtain funds from who? Central Bank of Sri Lanka. It's like who is obtaining the funds? Commercial
Commercial
banks, which means it's lending, so it's standing.
lending facility
What's the
rate.
name? Okay. Standing lending facilities.
SLFR.
Yes. What next? Ah, credit restriction imposed by Central Bank of Sri Lanka for selected. It's what? Only that's the, yeah. It's qualitative or quantitative. Selected areas means,
Qualitative. They are controlling
yeah,
loan.
yeah. So, like, shall we explain them? Because in the teacher's guide also, I mean, students actually don't know this. This one. It's really getting confused. First of all, shall we explain them what is credit limits?
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, Credit limits mean like those are like rules and regulations imposed by the commercial bank. Sorry, imposed by central bank to commercial banks when they are providing loan to the consumers. Simply how much of amount they have to keep in the bank, like to pay loans, so like without paying loan, something like that.
Yeah, like, good. I mean, what if we say simply, what is credit limits? So, who imposed the credit limits?
Central Bank of Sri
Yeah,
Lanka on
now
commercial bank.
now what are those credit limits? Like, what do they actually like do?
They're limiting the amounts of loans they are giving to the consumers.
Like it's like actually central banks wants to limit them. Then I think that's the truth, ne? I mean, these what commercial banks, they have to do nothing with the money. I mean, like, who is the real person who needs to control the money supply? Is it the commercial banks or central bank of Sri Lanka?
Then right?
Like, who needs to really control the money supply?
Commercial, central bank.
Yeah,
Correct.
it's Central Bank of Sri Lanka, right?
Yes.
So then what does Central Bank of Sri Lanka do? They impose restrictions on who?
commercial banks.
Ah, so that is credit limits. Like these are various restrictions imposed by Central Bank of Sri Lanka to commercial banks to limit the amount of loans given to consumers. So there are two types of credit limits, right? One is what?
Quantitative credit limits and qualitative credit limits.
Yeah, what is quantitative credit limits?
Under like quantitative
Controlling the total money supply. What is qualitative?
controlling the flow of direction.
A small call is coming. Can you conduct the remaining things? Yes, right? Yeah. From 33, yeah, you may continue. Yeah, I'll come in 1 minute. Yeah. Hold like, can you continue? Yes, right? From 33?
Should explain 32 as well, right?
Yeah, yeah. 30 explain.
Mm. There are two types of credit limits. One is quantitative credit limits and qualitative credit limits. In quantitative credit limits, we are controlling the two like money supply like by increasing or decreasing like bank credit, something like that. In qualitative credit limits, we are controlling the flow of the direction, the loan, how the loan is flowing. Then uh, here credit limits restriction imposed by central bank for a selected area is qualitative credit limits. Here like they are like controlling selected area means what they're like controlling the flow of the loan. Now from selected area like they are giving loans. That means like for like all the area like throughout the country they're not giving the loans. For a part of like people they're giving the loan. That means that's a qualitative factor. Quantitative means like totally. So the answer to that question is qualitative. And 33rd, fill in the blanks of the following table, taking into account the basic characteristic of a partnership and a private limited company. Okay. They have given a table. Criteria, number of members in partnership 2 to 20. In a private limited company, it is 1 to 50. Liability, partnerships liabilities are unlimited. In a private limited company, liabilities are limited. And they have given a criteria as agreed. It's a private limited company means share. So what is that? What is that criteria? It's capital, right? So partnership, so like capital is agreed by the partner. So the partner, based on the agreement, they provide the capital. In a private limited company, through shares, through issuing shares, they collect capital. And fourth category is management. Partnership, it's managed by the partner. Company, it is managed by board of directors. 34th, the two mandatory conditions that should be fulfilled to become a shareholder of a company are to become a shareholder of a company. What are the criteria? So like the first one is like through purchasing the shares. Uh, Sorry, like condition issue was there. Like for 34th, the two condition that should be like satisfied to become a shareholder of a company is like to purchase the share of the company, and the name should be available in the shareholders list. And B, to example for the franchise business in Sri Lanka. Like what are the like there are like three types of franchise business as we learned before: product franchise, manufacturing franchise, business owner franchise. Any type of example you can give there. KFC, McDonald's, Pizza Hut, some Coca-Cola can give.
All right. So yeah, nice explanations were there. Now we are in where?
Uh, 35th one.
Okay. Let's move to next one. Yeah, what next? What about
35th.
35? Mhm.
The board with the arrow which shows emergency exists in an organization can be considered as blank, and blank communication method, which a letter sent to a customer by the organization can be considered as blank, and blank communication method. Uh, it's what? Signs and, for the first one, signs and symbol. And it's an internal communication method. Two arrows, something like that we are showing through signs, that signs and symbol. And next one is internal communication method. While a letter sent to a customer by the organization can be considered as blank, so it's a written communication, and blank communication. An external communication because the letter is sent by the organization to an external party, who is a customer. So it's an external communication method. The next one, 36th one. A, when exporting goods, the document when exporting goods, document issued by a recognized institution.
636A, right? When exporting goods, the document issued by recognized institution certifying that the what goods have been produced by that exporting company is what? Certificate of
Origin.
origin. Yes, you call it certificate of origin. What is certificate of origin? Certificate of origin means, what is it? Like,
So document that states that the good has been produced in their country.
yes. Yes. Okay, what next?
Exporting of goods
Mm.
after adding value to the important goods within the imported country under the supervision of custom.
What is the keyword? What is the keyword?
Supervision of custom.
So once again, students get confused of these what? Two types of exports, right? What is what? What is the first one? Re-export. Next one is
Entry point.
yeah, entry port trade. So like students get confused a lot. One is what? Re-export. Next one is entry port trade. So shall we explain them to them like what creates the main difference between re-export and entry port trade?
Like whether we are bringing the imported product within the country, inside the country.
Yeah,
It's
like yeah, like it's like this. Now, what is re-export? Re-export means like you bring something from another country and you keep it in the warehouse and you bring it inside the country and without changes you export it to another country. That is what
re-export.
re-export. What is re-export? You bring what? You bring goods from another country. I mean, you import raw materials from another country and you keep it in the warehouse and you bring it inside the country, right? You just don't keep it fully inside the what? Warehouse. You bring it what? Inside the country. And once again you export it to another country. That is re-export. What about anti-port trade? Tell me what is anti-port trade? Now, anti-port trade means what happens?
Importing
You import goods from another country, but you just keep it what?
in the port premise.
You just what? Keep it in the port premises and without making changes. Another correct. You share it
But
to yeah,
giving
Nata,
it
you just what? Yeah, you just give it to another country. That is anti-port trade. What is the key point here? Keeping in the warehouse, like if you like if you import something and if you are keeping in the warehouse itself, like in the bonded warehouse in the what custom premises and send it to another country, that is anti-port trade. But if you are bringing it inside, that is what? Don't be afraid. Let me know what is it. That is re-export, right? It is re-export. Shall we move to next one? What are they saying? So yeah, it's what? Anti-port trade or re-export?
entry port.
Next one, nice. The main character of motivation of employees what? Blank contribution. The main character of motivation is what? Employees blank contribution. What is mean by that? The main character of motivation is what? Employees. What is the suitable one? Like Vihani, what is the main character of motivation? Like main character of motivation is to what? That's what they're asking. What is the main character of motivation? No idea? Make it quick, quick, quick. What is the answer? Okay. Kian, it's what contributions is it? Here we talks about what contribution? Yeah, here we talks about what? अरे याला what? और बैठे करने के ना कथा कर. Here they talks about their work. Here they talks about their like contributions. Here they talks about their like the main character of what motivation is employees what? Employees like you can see rate of doing the work nothing working contribution or is like motivation like a why do we give motivation students? Students I motivation like a to like kick kick out employees are unga poddanne danne naggala ganna danne එක තමයි so like the main what character of motivation is employees what like working contribution or is like a කම්මැලි නැතුව කැමැත්තෙන්ම වැඩ කරන්න how can we say කම්මැලි නැතුව කැමැත්තෙන් වැඩ කරන එකට එකක් කියන්නේ small yeah, how can we say
Willingness.
and yeah, that's nice word yeah that's a nice word yeah. What is it we like අර කැමැත්තෙන්ම කරනවා වගේ okay so next one two types of management controllings are what we have three තුනක් ටක් ගාලා කියමු let's explain them what are three feed
Forward.
what is feed forwards in like there's a nice explanation okay this lecture will be explaining in an authentic language yes what is it what is feed forward controlling
කලවන්න ඉස්සරහට
no in sinhala can you remember මොනවා වෙන්න කලින්ද
කැලවෙන්න.
and explain it I like that then students will understand what is it what is feed backward control sorry feed backward ne feed
Forward.
forward control what is feed forward control taking necessary actions before කෙලවෙන්න am I correct yeah it's like joining at Edu-Sketch before failing do market that's how we do yes before what before කෙලවෙන්න what is feed forward controlling
කැලවෙන්න
T
කලින් taking action.
very good so what is next one
Concurrent.
what is concurrent controlling
කැලවෙන්න ගමි. මගේ.
yeah that's you take necessary actions while what while doing the real work like කෙලවෙන ගමන් yeah you take necessary actions to avoid like deviations like in English how can you say what is feed forward controlling taking necessary actions to what avoid deviations that might affect what the future performance now itself right so now itself you take necessary actions to what avoid deviations that will happen in the future what is concurrent controlling
කැලවුණාට පස්සේ.
hey concurrent
Concurrent.
conquer yeah concurrent means like කෙලවෙන ගමන් ඉදි right taking necessary actions what while කෙලවෙන ගමන් yeah you take necessary actions to avoid deviations while doing the real work. Then feed backward now
After deviation has taken place, we are taking corrective actions.
nah, feedback yes very good good done good done good done next one 38 uh we have the job product we have the production techniques and you have the what right here volume of output what about job production के volume එක කීයද
Look.
පොඩ්ඩයිද ගොඩයි you can few right yeah what about flow
Sir,
volume of output කියන්නේ like like it's like the production output right so it's few අරක huge නැත්නම් bulk yes
but
many bulk okay good what else what is second criteria single product means I think here they're talking about what variety of products here they're talking about what
variety of products.
so what about the flow production
And the flow production, single product.
what about job varied right yeah
Varied. Right.
what about 39
Designing a layout to complete everything required of a single piece of production process at a single place is known as blank, and the layout designed to accumulate continuous flow of production is known as blank. So
what is
first
the answer
process layout and the next product layout.
so yeah when it comes layout we have used some nice explanation methods right so what are the four layouts available
Process layout, product layout, cellular layout and fixed position layout.
So when it comes to what? When it comes to full layouts, you can start from where? Process layout. What else?
Production
Product layout and
fixed cellular layout and fixed position layout.
hmm. So what are the keywords like which will help students to understand? Like process means what? S- Similar functions. What? Similar
Function take
functions take. Yeah, very good. Takes place in what place? One place. That time what? Conducting what? All the activities to finish one stage, like one stage of production process in
one place.
one place. Similar functions take place in one place. Or like finish one stage of production in one place. Finish what? One stage of production process in one place. Next one is what? Product
Product
layout.
layout.
What is product layout? Production happens in a what manner? Linear or continuous manner. One after what? Other. Next one. Cell layout can production happens in depart. What about fixed position layout? What is fixed position layout? What is the key point?
Like all the required raw materials are brought to one place and production is taken.
Yeah. Product is what? Product is stationary, right? So what next? So like this will be really simple for the kids, right? Fixed position means what? Like in fixed position, what is the key point? Product will be stationary. In cellular, what happens? Production happens in what? Cells or what? Departments,
Depart
right? What about product layer? The production happens in a what man?
linear manner.
Linear man, one after the other. Next one, process layout. Similar functions take place in one place. Are we done? So what next? You explain. You can explain this. Yes, the lecture will be explaining. What is it?
Uh, blank cost and blank cost are equal at economic mode of quantity. Okay. At EOQ, Right. So what is an economic order quantity? Like economic order quantity means the number of units we have to order at once in order to minimize the inventory related cost. So like we find at EOQ we find here like two. We write the equation, right? So we are finding economic order quantity by multiplying 2 into D into C over CH holding square root. And here D means annual demand, CO means ordering cost per unit, CH means annual holding cost, uh, annual cost incurred to hold the product. And at EOQ, the the two ordering cost and holding cost are equal. Total holding cost and total ordering cost are equal. So the holding cost means the cost incurred to to store the raw materials or the inventory in the warehouse. Total ordering cost means cost incurred to the cost incurred to order the raw materials. And to answer this question is at EOQ, the total holding cost and the total ordering cost will be equal. Once again, the total holding cost and total ordering cost, not the holding cost and the ordering cost. Fortieth one, two price indices currently used in Colombo share market are uh, ASPIN S&P Sri Lanka 20. B. Foreigners get involved in Colombo share market transaction through blank account, and the bank that maintains such account are known as blank. The foreigners like how they like deal, I mean how they like conduct their transaction through Colombo Stock Exchanges with the help of SIER, SIEAR, and the and the bank that maintain those account are trustee banks. And that's all 2015 past paper discussion.
Are we done with this paper? Yes, right?
Yes, it's done.
So yeah, what about the next paper? Is it possible? All right, kids. Then yeah, just give me a second. That's all for this discussion. Hope everything went clear. Yes, credit to this what? Yeah, the lecture as well. Hmm? That's off to that lecture as well. Lama, yeah, she'll be what? Conducting, we'll be conducting airline or WT sessions. Sooner or later, you cannot join for her classes as well. Lama, yeah, sooner or later, she'll be what? Conducting airlines and WT classes. Yes, and credit for
Ready?
her as well. And yeah, sorry,
Through Edu-Sketch, inshallah.
yeah, she'll be conducting, and you can, yeah, you can join for her classes as well. And if you need to join, yeah, you can contact either what you have the admin numbers in the group. You can contact those numbers and you can register online. And in the future, you'll be doing sessions like this. We'll be doing what? A lot of sessions like this. Be with us and share the content with all the students, the needy students. And yeah,